Hi guys, it's James from CMC Motorcycles and thanks for clicking on today's video. If you do like this video, consider subscribing. It helps grow our channel and gets more content out to you guys. So to start off with this, it's the HJC RPHA 71 and this is just landed in our stores in the last few days, so it's available in all CMC Motorcycle stores and it's available in multiple different colours. So in this video I'm going to show you why this potentially could be the best next helmet you ever buy. So the RPHA 71 is an evolution of the original RPHA 70, which was one of our best selling helmets in the shop. To say it's a premium helmet, it hasn't got a premium price tag. You're getting a lot of helmet for your money. And I think this day and age, you want the best for your money that you can get to make sure you can get the best product and the best advice. And that's what we like to try and do at CMC Motorcycles, give you the best product and the best advice. So from this video, it's my own opinions of this helmet, and I'm going to show you this helmet as if I'm just going to be selling it to a customer in the shop. So there's not going to be any hard talk, it's just working from the front of the helmet to the back of the helmet. Tell you a little bit about the helmet, tell you about the test ratings it's gone through, which is far superior to the RPHA 70 and a lot of other helmets on the market. So to start off with, it's using 3 different helmet shell sizes. So it's using double extra small up to size medium, that's one shell size, large another shell size, and extra large up to 2XL another shell size. So you've got 3 different shell sizes. The reason they do that is because if you're double extra small, you don't need the same shell size as a size extra large, so you're going to be carrying more weight than what an extra large would be because they're putting more padding in. Now with them using 3 different shell sizes, using a smaller shell, you don't have to put as much padding inside it, so it makes it a lighter helmet. The makeup of the helmet is going to give you the same protection, but it's the padding here. So these pads here, they come in different millimeters. They may start at 30mm, go up to 38, so a smaller shell will use a much thicker padding lining, so it makes it much heavier as well. So we don't want extra weight on the helmet. So that's one of the key features of the RPHA range. They use different helmet shell sizes. They don't just go to a manufacturer or themselves and just make one helmet shell size and pad it out. So with this, you're getting a helmet what's going to sort of custom fit you to the best ability without changing all the liners, because you don't want to buy a new helmet and buy different liners to make it fit better. You want the helmet to fit perfect out of the box off the shelf. That's why it's important to come in store to try any helmet on. We like to have a custom fit, make sure it fits you perfect, and if we're not happy with the fit, we will tell you, because it's your safety and we want to make sure you're happy with the fit of the helmet. So with this helmet as well, they do really think about the ventilation on it. So some people want a really nice ventilated helmet. This has got the front vent on the front and the crown vent there. So you'll notice on this one, it's only got 2 larger vents compared to the older one. They had a few different more vents, but they've done the vents on there. These are much bigger. So there was no point in putting extra little vents in different places if it wasn't going to work on the airflow, because these are designed in a wind tunnel. They designed the air ventilation to work as it should. So obviously you've got your basic open and close, and you can hear that from the video. They're nice and positive, so when you've got your gloves on, you can use the vents. I've wore helmets in the past where it's got vents on them and you can't really use them with gloves on, and it seems pointless. On the front of the helmet as well, you've got your crown vent, so you can just slide it backwards and forwards. Just get your glove on and just press it, and then put your hand on top and it'll come forward. You've got your 2 crown vents, your rear extractor vents, sorry, on the back of the helmet. They're always open. Some manufacturers like to put open and close on. Well, if the front vent there is closed, they're closed. If that's open, they need to be open to get the airflow through the helmet. And you'll see the helmet as well, it flares out a little bit on the back of the helmet. So what that's designed for in the riding position, it's like an aero stabilizer. What you'll see on some sports cars, they'd have the stabilizer on the back just to stop it shaking at speed. So that's what that's there for. The visor is completely brand new for this helmet, so they're not using the same visor as the RPHA 70. So this is the HJC 40. It's a nice big visor, so it's going to give you a lot of professional vision. It's using a pin lock insert inside, so the pin lock insert acts a bit like double glazing at home, so it stops you fogging up. You've got a nice lock system on here. So the original one, you had a lock system here, but obviously you want it nice and easy to get on. So obviously you don't want it on your throttle hand, you want it on your clutch hand to lift it in up and down, so you can just lift it up and down. You may see here on the video you've got a little switch where you can press in. That actually locks the visor in, so it's much easier to get to the visor. And it makes the visor much stronger, because I've seen in the past some of the RPHA 70s, the visor, it does go weak a little bit because obviously your clip's on there. You've got a nose curtain on the front of the helmet, so obviously you've got your pin lock insert there, but it still helps by pushing your breath down, so you're not going to get any of your breath on the visor itself. You'll notice as well the visors on these, they're much thicker than the standard one, just making for impact as well on the front of the helmet, stones, anything what might fly up in the wind. It's just going to give you a bit more protection. The visor itself there, it's using a triangle system. So what that does, it locks the visor into place, so when it comes down at the last minute, it clips and pushes back. And it just makes a much tighter seal on the front and the back of the visor. You've got your dark visor as well inside the helmet, so that dark visor there, if you can see on that tab there, again on your clutch side, so you can use it. So it's just a tab where you just slide backwards and forwards, and it just, for the low sun, it's just perfect. It just slides backwards and forwards, just makes it nice and smooth action. And you've got multi-adjustment as well, so you can see that there. It goes down to that position there, and it's leaving a little gap there. Some people really like that, but you can actually position it so it drops a little bit lower than what it is there. It's a quick release visor. You just got the tabs, you just pull the tabs, the visor pops off, and again you push it straight back on, so it's really easy to use. Now you will see here as well these black covers. You've got a cover there and you've got a cover there, and what that's for is HJC do a fully integrated Bluetooth system you can buy. And basically what it's designed to do, it's designed to just slot inside the helmet. It's got all the recesses and cut out, so you can put the Bluetooth system in. It's fully integrated and it fits as it should. So they do a HJC 21B, that's $299.99, that's for a Bluetooth module system. Or for $399.99 you've got a HJC 50B. We will be getting those in store, and when they come out I'll do another video as well so you guys can see them. Now when you flip the helmet upside down there, you'll see really close there, you've got a system, it says emergency use only. So the HJC RPHA range, it's using racetrack proven technology, and it develops onto the road. So the RPHA 70, which this has replaced, was designed for more your serious road rider, someone doing touring or sports touring, who didn't really want to go on a track. I mean, there's nothing stopping you to take this on a track. But they designed the RPHA 11 or the RPHA 1 for the track, but a lot of our customers use the RPHA 70, and I'd probably use the 70 over the 11 just because of these extra features. You've got this chin vent curtain here, and again that helps stop the wind noise. You don't want wind going inside there, especially if you're using like an intercom system. It's using these red tabs here, and that's the emergency system. So what's that's designed for, when you actually got the helmet on, they could pull these tabs here and it'd take the cheek pads out while you've still got the helmet on, and that enables you to pull the helmet off much safely than normal. It's got full removable crown, and it's using an anti-back liner. So the anti-back liner, so on a really warm day as you sweat, as we all do, it's designed so it's not going to go smelly or sticky like some of your cheaper liners would. As I said as well, you can't really see from here, but it's got all the recesses cut already for the Bluetooth system, so you can put the Bluetooth system in. So why is this different to the RPHA 70? So the RPHA 70 was a fantastic helmet. It was EC 2205 approved, ACU gold, so ACU is the Auto Cycle Union approved, so that means you can take it on a track. But the EC approval is what you need for the road helmet to be legal in the UK, or in Europe should I say. So 2205, fantastic test, it's been around for years, but in 2024 it's going to be superseded by EC 2206. So some manufacturers have already designed helmets and brought them to 2206, and HJC, being one of the market leaders of helmets, have got quite a few helmets out already what are in our store, what are 2206. So if you're buying a new helmet, what's the point in buying one what's 2205 when you know in 2 years time all the helmets are going to be 2206, so you might as well go for the best what there is. So you've got this one here, so it meets EC 2206. So what is EC 2206? The test rating they do is a much higher bar. The drop test is twice as high as the original drop test, and it's using multiple impacts. So what that means is on a normal helmet test, they may test there, there and there. So the helmet manufacturers know where they're going to test, so they can beef up them areas. But with 2206, what they do, there's a lot more area where they can test, and each test they do, they'll just pick certain areas, so you can't just beef up there, there, there. The complete helmet needs to be nice and strong all the way around. Like all your top end helmet manufacturers will meet that test anyway. But what you'll notice, any helmet that comes out for 2206, it'll be a different helmet to the previous one. So like the RPHA 71 has replaced the RPHA 70. You got your RPHA 90s and RPHA 91, just because it needs that 2206 approval. So for this helmet here, it's already ticking all those boxes. These are only $499.99, much cheaper than the market competitors, and just as good in my opinion. We also do 0% finance as well on these helmets, so you can spread the cost over 12 months, so making it really affordable. So all you're going to have to do is put 10% deposit down and just spread it over that time, so you get in a world-leading helmet on 0% finance over 12 months. So it is a no-brainer. It takes about 15 minutes when you're in store to do, so definitely something to be looking at. Comes in multiple colours. I've just got 5 of the colours out here. So obviously we've got this flowing blue one, which is really nice. I picked this one because it's my favourite colour. But you've got all these matte colours. Now a lot of people don't like the matte colours. Well, guess what? They do them in gloss, a lot of these helmets. So if you don't like the matte colour, we've got a fantastic range of the gloss ones. So get yourself down to CMC Motorcycle stores today so you can see a fantastic new range of helmets. Ask which one's EC2206 in store and we'll show you, and you'll compare them against the 2205, and I'm sure you'll be happy.